I wish I could be like you. Oh, I'm always singing like I can sing a song. Hello, hello, hello. One more minute and we're gonna get started. I know I'm running behind. Had to clean up a little bit, get the kid in the tub, do all those motherly duties. Nothing but you. You the drama. My, oh, my drama. Oh. I need something to sick my computer up like that. My drug is try this. Try this book. I don't know if that helped. Okay, let's get started. Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about how far are you willing to go for God? Like, I talk to people, they think just by being nice, you go to heaven, or just because you're saved and go to church, you're going to go to heaven. And those things are nice, those things are good, but that doesn't guarantee your spot in heaven. What guarantees your spot is being obedient. When God is nudging you to help somebody, or he's nudging you to do something that might even make you uncomfortable. He's not doing it to hurt you. He's doing it because he knows that it would help somebody, and at the same time it would help you too. So it's kind of like a win-win for everybody. But like, doing stuff for God can get uncomfortable. Like me sitting here talking on the computer every night. I've never been known to be a talker. I'm more of a observer, just, sit in the background, watching, I guess lurking, looking at everybody, peeping the scene. That's how I learn people. I sit back and watch them, and then they show their traits. And out of that, I always find people where I like notice they have great potential to be something great. And my instincts will tell me, even though they got great potential, they're going to be exactly what my instinct is telling me. But I give people a fair try to prove me wrong. And, I never get proven wrong. Never. So, God does the same thing. He loves everybody, but he sees certain people that got put, I can't even say it right now. Certain people that got potential to do greater things and, to benefit him. But, even though God knows all, he still gives you a try to prove him wrong. To, and God telling me to ask for help, when I was sick. I knew in the back of my head that nobody was going to help me. But maybe God wanted to see who would help me. And I'm not saying nobody did help me. I had like 8 people that, donated. And soon as, they probably not even looking for it back, but in my heart, the way I was just raised is I just would like to repay my debt to those people because they didn't have to, donate to me. I was only asking $1 for each person on my Facebook page. And out of those like 8 people, they gave way over what I was asking. So that showed me who really cared for me. You know what I'm saying? Who really wanted to see me get better, I can say. Everybody else, I don't know. They say they pray for you, but it's like, do they really care? And it just to me, it just felt like only those 8 people really cared about my life. And as soon as God blessed me, I just want to do something special for those 8 people. But I'm going to read something to you. It's Exodus chapter 4, verse 1 through 5. Moses answered, "What if they do not believe me or listen to me and say, 'The Lord did not appear to you'?" Then the Lord said to him, "What is that in your hand?" "A staff," he replied. The Lord said, "Throw it on the ground." Moses threw it on the ground, and it became a snake, and he ran from it. Then the Lord said to him, "Reach out your hand and take it by the tail." So Moses reached out and took hold of the snake, and it turned back into the staff. "This," said the Lord, "is so that they may believe that the Lord, the God of their fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob, has appeared to you." And when I was looking for something to, in the Bible to, I guess, like back me or to stand out to me to talk about today, I was just flipping. I was actually looking at Second Chronicles at first, but then somehow I flipped and it landed on that, and I started reading that, and I was like, like, this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like, God, you keep telling me to get on this computer and talk, and don't nobody care what I'm talking about. Don't nobody even get on here, and listen to me. Except for like, 3 to 5 people maybe. And it doesn't matter that only 3 to 5 people is watching right now. What matter is that I'm being obedient and I'm doing it. Because right now, this is my practice round. This is my preparation to something bigger. So it's okay that nobody is listening to me. It's okay that don't nobody care what I'm talking about right now, because these 3 to 5 people that's watching right now is going to turn to 3 to 5 million people in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Pretty soon people gonna be trying to book me to come speak at their event, or whatever. So I'm okay with talking to 3 to 5 people right now, because I know I'm not the best speaker, and this is my practice. It's helping me practice to learn how to come up with topics to talk about. It's helping me to do some research to back the topics that I'm talking about. It's helping me in my confidence in talking in front of people. So right now, this is just my practice. And that's what God would do for you. Whatever He's telling you to do, just trust that He's not telling you to do it to hurt you. He is going to prepare you before you actually get to whatever it is that He's telling you to do it, so that you can be ready and prepared, and you can have everything you need to. Sorry, I'm still sick. Malia gave me a cold, so yeah. So He's gonna prepare you. So yes, it's gonna be scary, because all new things is scary. So just trust Him. And that's what I'm learning now. Everything I tell y'all, I am learning and doing myself. I would never tell y'all to do something that I'm not willing to do myself, because I know how it feels for somebody to give you advice and then don't even take their own advice. It's kind of like, well, why should I trust your advice? You're not even taking your own advice. You're giving out all this great advice, but you don't even do it for yourself. So how do I know it works? You know what I'm saying? Why should I trust in it when you don't even trust in it yourself? So whatever it is God is telling you to do, if He's telling you to forgive somebody that you feel like might not be worthy of your forgiveness, forgive them. Because I'm pretty sure God is telling you to forgive them, because He's gonna He's gonna use them to benefit you. So forgive them. And God will also let you know you should forgive everybody, but God will let you know which ones you should bring back into your life. Just because you forgive somebody doesn't mean they should come back into your life. But He will know which one is really genuine about, you know, the asking for their forgiveness from you. Some people ask for forgiveness just to come back and hurt you again. But then there's some people that ask for your forgiveness and they really have changed their behavior. They really want to do better. Everybody makes mistakes. So somebody that really changed, their behavior and really want to do better for you, they should be allowed to have a second chance. But the only way you would know the difference between somebody that is pretending to have changed to come back and hurt you again. And somebody that really have changed is by building a relationship with God. Um, but yeah, if he's telling you to forgive somebody, if he's telling you to help somebody, just do it. Pray on it. And if you really feel like that is what he's leading you to do, then you should do it. Because like I said, it's gonna be a win-win for you. You'll be helping somebody, and then God sees that you're obedient, and He turn around and make something happen for you. So just we gotta stop being so selfish. We got to stop just looking, being background watchers. We gotta do some action. I noticed that it's so many people quick to judge another person on how they making moves, but it's like you're not even making a move. You're not even making one move, but you want to talk about how this other person is making moves. Always quick to call a black person a sellout, but I'm pretty sure on their way to the top to success, you did not want to support them. You didn't have their back in no type of way. You know what I'm saying? No type of support, no type of love, all that. But now that they in a, God has put them in a position, you feel like they need to bend over backwards for you. And if they don't do that, then they're automatically a sellout. But that's just people. People are always going to judge. People feel like got this entitlement, like people just have to do stuff for you. And I can honestly say I had it to a extent. Sorry. But like a little point, just like I only feel like people should do something for me if I did something for them first. And this kind of was like, well, I did this for you, and you should have offered, to do for me because all the stuff that I did for you. But then God was like, and when a person wouldn't do for me the way I did for them, I would just cut them off. Like, click. I don't even need to talk to you no more. No, we don't need to communicate. I don't need to hang around you because you fake. Because I did all of this for you, and you can even do this one little thing for me. And God was like, you got to stop doing people like that. He's like, everybody is not raised the way you was raised. Everybody don't have the same heart that you have. So you can't just be cutting folks off because, you know, because they're different, basically. I guess that's like a form of discrimination. I don't know. But he was like, you gotta stop doing that. Cause I guess maybe I was messing up blessings for myself by doing people like that. But that's also a hard thing to do for me because it's like you telling me I shouldn't be cutting people off like that. But how do I know which people I should be cutting off like that? How do I know which people, I should just distance myself from because they're going to do something to try to hurt me, try to, hold me back from doing what you need me to do. But again, I guess that's why you got to build a relationship. Um, and learn from the things that you've been through. Because I had helped this one girl out to the point that I just lost everything when I came around, when it like circled again, but it was a different chick. Always called me crying to me about something that's going on. And I was just like, dang, I feel bad for her. Like, I'm not in the best situation, but I can at least try to help in the ways that I can. But since I experienced the previous, stuff from the first girl, I was able to learn the right ways in helping this girl that it wouldn't hurt me. And then also, when I noticed that she was trying to get over on me, okay, then now it's time to distance myself, because I'm in a way worse, situation than you. And you are trying to take advantage of me. You are trying to hurt me. And you sit here and call yourself my friend. So it's like, okay, now it's time to cut my ties. I don't feel bad about it, because I know I've been a good friend to you. I know that I went about it all the right ways, but you was being extra, basically. So now it's time to cut it. And me building this relationship with God and everything that I've been through has helped me to understand the way that God thinks. It's like, okay, wow, now I understand why you say don't do certain things, because this is the results. It's not that you trying to be mean. It's not that you don't want me to be happy or have no fun. You just want to keep me safe. Just like when you're a parent. I think becoming a parent is the first step to learning how God thinks. Seriously, it's like you have a carefree life until you become a parent. And then all of a sudden it's like, okay, it's not just me anymore. I have this other little person who is dependent on me to care for them, to protect them, and all of that. And so it's like, now I have to be serious. Now I understand when I was younger why my parents was like, don't stay out late, don't go to certain areas, in the city. Don't, dress a certain way, because I hate to say it, it's hard being a girl, and I have a little girl. It's like you can it's harder to express yourself than as a girl than it is a boy, because it's always nasty men, lurking around. Oh my gosh, sorry. This cat scratching on the wall. Whew. Yeah, she was scratching on the wall and it was driving me crazy. Had to let it out. Oh, but yeah, it's nasty men out here lurking. I just seen something early on the internet. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's a country. I, I think it's in Africa, but the tourism was going, it had went down and they was in debt. So they basically created a pedo island. So the pedophiles from Europe would come and basically buy these little children to rape while they're there. And I'm just like, that is why God says the love of money is sin. When you willing to hurt somebody else for money, you hurting these poor little babies. These babies is never going to be the same. And then people wondering why are these people so messed up in the head? Look what y'all doing to them for money. Hurting these babies for money. What if somebody did that to them? They have a fit, sold them out for somebody to just do away with them. They'll be disgusted. But you go do it to the kids because it's not you. I hate to see people hurting kids. I love kids. I just wish I could get them all and just protect them all. But it's impossible for one person to protect all these children. But I just really hate to see people do horrible things to these kids. It's really bad. And that's the work of the enemy, for real. He breaking them as children so they can grow up broken and hurt other people. It's just a cycle. It's a cycle he is creating, and he's starting with them at a young age. It's just it's just, I just can't believe the people that participate in hurting these young babies. It's disgusting. It's really, really disgusting. And the question is, why are we not doing nothing about it? For real. Why are we not doing nothing about it? God lives within us. So if it's something that we don't like that's happening, it's our fault. We are allowing it. Most of the people that have something to do with these kids going missing are people with the money. So they know, we know, people know exactly who's doing these stuff. But they probably too scared to do anything about it. So they'd rather blame God than to stand up against these big demons with money. Sometimes it's people, sometimes it's the little demons too that need money, that's willing to go along with it because they just need money. And it ain't them or they kids, they don't care. And it's sick that people think that way. But I'm getting off topic. The the topic is, how far are you willing to go for God? Are you willing to just travel to a different country, move to a different state, help somebody that really needs help? Are you willing to do that for God? And I was watching this movie at church. I probably told y'all about it a couple of weeks back. It was called Torture for Christ. Yeah, it was about a film like this country, Romania, and the people, they was being tortured because they was like becoming a communist country, and they didn't want the people believing in God no more. And these people literally was tortured for years because they didn't want to stop believing in God. I'm like, these people tortured for 25 plus years or tortured until they died just so they can keep worshiping God, keep spreading the word about him. And I'm like, that is some real dedication. I'm pretty sure all those people went to heaven. I'm like, God, you got to let these folks in heaven because what they just did, I don't know how the people that say they believers that would have went through with that. Nah, they would have quickly. Oh, you don't want me to believe? Okay, I won't believe. Don't torture me. It's like how many people would actually go that far for God? I bet you nobody can tell a number. Because I don't even think anybody can really fathom the thought of actually being tortured for God. I really don't think so. Mm-mm. And I don't know. It gets me wondering, like, if we're not that dedicated to Him, why do we expect Him to be that dedicated to us? We only want to be dedicated when we really need something. And then after that, we forget about him. And we want to blame him for, the things that go wrong in the world. And it's like, he's not the one that's doing it. We are. So how's it his fault? I That makes me think of the first thing she said. She be like, Mom, I'm like, what did I do? Like, for real. Why are you calling my name? What did I do to you? She like, you let me fall. Like, whoa, whoa. I'm still trying to figure out how's that my fault that you wasn't paying attention where you was going and now you tripped. Y'all, 1 second. My nose. My bad, my bad. So yeah, I'm like, how is that my fault? And we do that every day to God. We go and put ourselves in bad situations. And then the first thing we say is, God, why you allow that to happen? You knew that was going to be the outcome. Why you allowed that to happen? Well, you knew that was going to be the outcome too. Why did you allow yourself to do that? Why? But we do it anyways. And since the first, you know, the ancestors, Adam and Eve, after they sinned, God said, I give you free will. Sorry, y'all. I am sick. I can't wait till this cold go away. Curse Malia for getting me sick. No, but Yeah, since Adam and Eve, he gave us free will to choose him or to choose sin. It is us that keep choosing sin, and then we want to blame God. It's not his fault. He wants to be your friend. He wants to have a relationship with you. He wants you to come to him without being forced. And I know that feeling. And the more you want them to be here with you, the more they fight and push away. So then it's like, I really love you. I love you so much. And I just want to keep loving you. But if you don't want to be here, then I will no longer force you. I'm not going to force you. When you're ready, you will come back. You will see that all I was trying to do was love you. But sometimes it takes going out there and seeing the truth that that other side is not real love. It's just playing with your emotions and, you know, playing on the the things that you, I guess, want the most, but it don't really give you what you really want. It kind of like give you like it give you the outer, how can I explain this? Like the outside of it looks like what you want. But when you dig deep into and start getting inside of it, it's not actually what you want. It was just camouflaged as what you thought you wanted. But only God can give you what you really want and what you really need. He'll give you both of them. It's not what he won't just give you what you want, like the enemy do. He'll give you what you want, even though he know it's not bad for you. I mean, even though he know it's bad for you, but God will give you what you need and what you want at the same time. It'd be like the perfect combination. Like nothing is perfect, but it'll be perfect for you. It'll be perfect for you. Nothing's perfect, but it'll be perfect for you because it comes from God. And there's so many people that's asking me to give them a chance, to give them my heart, to try a relationship. I'm not gonna lie. I am terrified. Cause it's just like you don't know what you're gonna get. I can see why people they get comfortable in what they know for real. Cause it's like you know what comes with this. You know, the good and the bad of what comes with this one thing. But by taking the chance with God and stepping out there and doing what he asks, it's like you don't know. You don't know what's gonna come. You don't know if it's gonna be a good outcome or a bad outcome. But at least if I stick with this over here, I know how it's gonna work, how it's gonna function. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrified to date again because I've been hurt so much that it's the thought of you know, trying to give somebody my love again is scary. And not to mention, I have a small child, and you just see all this stuff on TV with, you know, step dads, boyfriends, whatever, raping the kid and you don't know about it. You like, there's somebody I can trust. They love me. You know, I have somebody to help me with my child. I don't have to no longer do this alone by myself. And then come to find out this person been hurting your child all along. And it's like, why didn't I see that? Was it, did I really see it, but I didn't want to see it because I was just so happy to have somebody to love me that I was willing to let this person hurt my child? I don't know. But the thought of somebody hurt my child, if it's sexually or physically, it it really scares me. And it really makes it hard when it comes to dating. Cause it's like I don't want to get with somebody that's gonna hurt my kid. But at the same time, I want to actually like the person too. It's hard to find somebody that you really like and that you can trust around your kid at the same time. It makes you not want to just, it's like maybe I should just continue doing what I'm doing, even though it's hard doing it by myself. Maybe I should just, continue doing what I'm doing because at least I know like to hurt her because it's just me. And I know I'm not going to do anything to hurt my child because I love my child. So, yeah, that is scary, but I know my child. Nobody could ever, I guess, replace her father, but I know my child do need a father figure. And I can say that has been the reason why I've had such a hard time with men is because I didn't have a father figure in my life to teach me like what is a good man and what's not. So I had to basically go out there and experiment until I was able to decipher for myself what is a good man and what's not. And doing that experiment phase, it really hurts. It really sucks. So I don't want her to go through the same thing I went through because I went through a lot of mental abuse. I could say I experienced some sexual abuse too. So I don't know. I told God that I would go and do whatever He needs me to do. I don't want to waste any more time. I wasted enough time. And who knows how much time I have left. So, and it's sad we don't think about God until we realize our time is running out, then that's when we want to start doing stuff right. We want to stop wasting time. We want to hear from him. So I told him, go and do what you want. And he said, you got to start by talking on this computer. And I've had people like try to, I don't know, it's probably not knowingly, but it's like ever since I said I was gonna commit to 8 o'clock every night to talk, it's like all of a sudden people want to invite me to do this, invite me to do that. And it's always at the same time, and it interferes with me being here and talking to you guys. So I'll tell you, when you make a commitment to God, best believe that the enemy is gonna be there and try to test you to see if you gonna keep that commitment for real. For real. Cause don't nobody be studying you. It's just like a relationship. When you single, don't nobody even notice you. And then as soon as you decide you gonna commit to this one person, here's all these people coming out the woodwork. Oh, I always loved you. I always found you attractive. And it's just like I was single for 5 years. And now here you come. As soon as I get in a relationship, this dude I really like and want to tell me how much you love me and how much he trying to trick you out of a good thing. And that person is only gonna love you for a hot second. And then by the time you realize that good thing that you just passed up on, they not gonna they gonna be like, no, you passed up on me. So I'm gonna keep moving. That's how I be. So how far are you willing to go for God? Are you willing to cross the ocean and go to different countries, spread the word? Are you willing to leave a safe space and go into an uncomfortable space? Are you willing to do things you never saw yourself doing? Talking in front of people, or, you know, this dude, he told me, he was like, I just want to be loved. I just want somebody to love me. I was like, okay, you want to be loved. Why don't you adopt a kid or become like a foster parent? Because he claimed he loved kids. So I was like, why don't you, adopt a kid or something? I can't. Well, first I was like, why don't you get a kid? He was like, don't nobody even want to, have sex with me, basically, to even have the kid. I was like, well, why don't you just adopt? He was like, they won't let me. I was like, the only reason they won't let you adopt is if you're not financially stable. Or if they think you mentally unstable too. So if you mentally unstable and financially unstable, they probably won't let you adopt. And I think it was leaning more on the financially unstable part. But I'm just like, he just kept telling me he didn't want to adopt. He wanted to have, he wanted a woman. He wanted to be with a woman and had a kid. He didn't want to raise a kid by himself. So I was like, so you don't want love, you just want somebody you can have sex with, basically. You don't want love, you just want sex. And he got mad at me for saying it, but I know that was the truth. people will disguise what they really want and pretend that they really want something else. Sometimes it take really listening to somebody. I had to stop being friends with him because he was getting really aggressive with me. He wanted me to be in a relationship with him, but I was just like, I don't want a relationship right now. I just got out of something, even though it had been like 6 months. I wasn't over it. And when you're not over something and you jump into something else, you end up hurting somebody. And I can still say right now, it's been a year, like 2 months, and I'm still not over it. And I don't know when I'm gonna be over it. But right now I'm not over it. So right now I just don't feel like a relationship is right for me. And I'm okay with that. That gives me time to focus on me to better. Because when God says time, that means you're going to be complete within yourself and ready and whole again enough to get in this committed relationship. So until God say I'm ready, I'm just gonna fix myself. I'm gonna make sure that I'm financially stable for my child. I'll make sure that my business is going in the direction that I want. I just gonna focus on keep improving myself. So right now the relationship is just not it. And I'm okay with that. I'm so okay with it. But you know, things happen. I just need time to heal. And I'm going to heal because I don't want to hurt nobody. I don't want people to feel the hurt that I felt from people that jumped in a relationship with me and wasn't really over a person. It hurt. You just got out of this relationship. Are you sure you want to do this with me? Like, why do you want to jump in a relationship with me so bad? Like, let's just be cool. Let's just, be friends, chill out. You know what I'm saying? But they was adamant a bit about being in a relationship. Okay, I'm coming. Okay, I'm coming. Sorry, the baby is ready to get out the tub. So I'm about to wrap this up. But it's like they was adamant about being with me, and then all of a sudden this person came back around, then all of a sudden they didn't know who to choose. And it's like you made me catch all these feelings for you, and now all of a sudden you don't know if you love me anymore. Just yesterday you loved me. You was talking about marriage, being a part of the family, being a father to my daughter. And now all of a sudden, because this person came back around, you don't know. So I don't want to do that to nobody. That crap hurts. It hurts. So the the enemy, he be trying to plan us to be talking. So tomorrow I'm gonna do my video a little earlier. Maybe I can figure out. I think that I want. So I'm gonna figure out how to do that. But yeah, tomorrow I'm around the time that like downtown. And by the time we get back home, it's probably gonna be like right when I'm supposed to be, ending. So yeah, I'm gonna just pre-record, have it set up so it'll play for y'all. But I love y'all. Thank you for sitting here and listening to me jabber for almost an hour. I can't believe that hour went by that quick. But thank you. I appreciate you. It's just 3 to 5 right now. But if I stay consistent and doing what God tell me to do, in a short minute, it's gonna be 3 to 5 million. And I'm just preparing myself. So how far are you willing to go? How far are you willing to just do whatever? If you really ready, start preparing today. Because if you don't start, you're never going to get there. You have to start somewhere. Even if you feel like you're not ready, start. Gotta get you ready. Trust me, he'll get you ready. It'll feel like he pushing you and it's almost overnight that he wants you to have this stuff going, but he'll get you there and you'll be ready. So good night, good night, good night, good night. See you tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Bye bye. I'm coming, baby. It's from the computer.